please get ready for dictation of an exercise number 27. It is a part of some budget from Progressive Magazine of August 2022. 5 seconds. Start. In recent years, digital banking, digital payments, and fintech innovations have grown at a rapid pace in the country. Government is continuously encouraging these sectors to ensure that the benefits of digital banking reach every nook and corner of the country in a consumer-friendly manner. Taking forward this agenda and to mark 75 years of our independence, it is proposed to set up 75 digital banking units in 75 districts of the country by scheduled commercial banks. The financial support for digital payment ecosystem announced in the previous budget will continue in 2022-23. This will encourage further adoption of digital payments. There will also be a focus to promote use of payment platforms that are economical and user-friendly. In recent years, over 25,000 compliances were reduced and 1,500 union laws were repealed. This is the result of our government's strong commitment for minimum government and maximum governance, our trust in the public, and ease of doing business. For the Amrit Kal, the next phase of ease of doing business and ease of living will be launched. In our endeavor to improve productive efficiency of capital and human resources, we will follow the idea of trust-based governance. This new phase will be guided by an active involvement of the states, digitization of manual processes, and interventions, integration of the central and state level systems through IT bridges, a single point access for all citizen-centric services, and standardization and removal of overlapping compliances. Crowdsourcing of suggestions and ground-level assessment of the impact with active involvement of citizens and businesses will be encouraged. A single window portal, Parivesh, for all green clearances was launched in 2018. It has been instrumental in reducing the time required for approvals significantly. The scope of this portal will now be expanded to provide information to the applicants. Based on location of units, information about specific approvals will be provided. It will enable application for all 4 approvals through a single form and tracking of the process through centralized processing center Green. The issuance of e-passports using embedded chip and futuristic technology will be rolled out in 2022-23 to enhance convenience for the citizens in their overseas travel. By the time of India, at the rate 100, nearly half our population is likely to be living in urban areas as such. For this, on the one hand, we need to nurture the megacities and their hinterlands to become current centers of economic growth. On the one hand, we need to facilitate Tier 2 and 3 cities to take on the mantle in the future. This would require us to reimagine our cities into centers of sustainable living with opportunities for all, including women and youth. For this to happen, urban planning cannot continue with a business as usual approach. We plan to steer a paradigm change. A high-level committee of reputed urban planners, urban economists, and institutions will be formed to make recommendations on urban sector policies, capacity building, planning, implementation, and governance. For urban capacity building, support will be provided to the states. Modernization of building bylaws, town planning schemes, and transit-oriented development will be implemented. This will facilitate reforms for people to live and work closer to mass transit systems. The central government's financial support for mass transit projects and Amrut scheme will be leveraged for formation of action plans and their implementation for facilitating TOD and TPS by the states. For developing India, specific knowledge in urban planning and design, and to deliver certified training in these areas up to 5 existing academic institutions in different regions will be redesignated as centers of excellence. These centers will be provided endowment funds of rupees 250 crore each. In addition, AICTE will take the lead to improve syllabi quality and access of urban planning courses in other institutions. We will promote a shift to use of public transport in urban areas. This will be complemented by clean tech and governance solutions, special mobility zones with zero fossil fuel policy and EV vehicles. Considering the constraint of space in urban areas for setting up charging stations at scale, a battery swapping policy will be brought out and interoperability standards will be formulated. The private sector will be encouraged to develop sustainable and innovative business models for battery or energy as a service. This will improve efficiency in the EV ecosystem. Efficient use of land resources is a strong imperative. States will be encouraged to adopt unique land parcel identification number to facilitate IT-based management of records. The facility for transliteration of land records across any of the Schedule 8 languages will also be rolled out. The adoption of linkage with National Generic Document Registration System with the One Nation, One Registration software will be promoted as an option for uniform process for registration and anywhere registration of deeds and documents. Necessary amendments in the code will be carried out to enhance it. Stop.